Hi everyone, it's Marguerite. Thank you for watching my latest makeup tutorial. So today's look is, of course, for the summer, since we are in the prime of our summer days right now. And I thought I would just do my everyday bronze skin, easy, affordable makeup look. So every product that I'm using today, including the brushes, are Drugstore. So this is super affordable. Very easy to create. I'm just trying to give ideas for things you can do for your everyday on-the-go lifestyle. So if this takes too long or if this is too long, you can tweak it in any way that is good for you. I'm just trying to give some tips, and I hope that you guys like this. And please remember to subscribe, and to see how I created this look, just keep watching. Bye. And now for foundation, I'm going to use this L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation. This is one of my favorite foundations, especially for hot, humid summer days, because this will keep your face very matte. So I'm just going to apply the foundation onto here. You can either apply it on the back of your hand and then dip into it, or you can just apply the foundation straight onto this good old gem and then just like dot it on your face. So I really like this method for applying foundation, especially in the summer, because when the sponge is a little bit damp, it will help absorb any excess product so that you won't like cake it onto your face, and it just won't look really cakey. It won't settle into fine lines, and it just helps apply just a light amount, which is good for the summer because you don't want a lot of heavy foundation. And by the way, you just put it under running water while squeezing it. Squeeze it at least 10 times, and that will just help the sponge get bigger and bigger and bigger and absorb more water. Now for concealer, my favorite thing to do before all concealers is apply this NYX Dark Circle Corrector Concealer. And it's peach colored, which will really help cancel out any dark circles if you have them. So I'm using my finger, swirling it in there and dotting it under my eye gently. Now those are just steps before concealer that you can omit. Those are just things I do because I like to kind of build up products just to get the best results that I found that work, but you can easily skip those. So now for concealer, I'm going in with this Maybelline Master Conceal, and this is in the color Tin Fair. I'm just going to apply this with my finger first and then buff it out with the Complexion sponge. But I really like a light concealer. It just helps cancel out my darkness, my dark circles, and it just acts as a highlighter and just really helps brighten up my face. And you can put a little of it on your eyelid, and that can work as an eyelid primer as well, or an eyeshadow primer. And then after concealer, this is something I love for the summer. It's this L'Oreal True Match Lumi Liquid Glow Illuminator. This is in the color W101 Golden, W101 Golden. And I like applying this to the tips of my cheekbones and then along my hairline up where my forehead is. So I'm just going to apply some to the back of my sponge and then dot it along my cheekbones and my hairline. So I think that's a good way to add a little dewiness to your skin without looking too unnatural. Now you need to set everything. I know even if you want like that glowy highlighted skin, you still want to set it with a loose translucent finishing powder. I'm going to go in with this Maybelline Master Fix Setting and Perfecting Loose Powder. I really like this one. I find that this works, and it's just good to put it in places that you usually get really oily. And that way, if you're outside for a long time in the summer heat, this will just help prevent any extra oiliness. Also, a loose powder will also protect your foundation from rubbing off or smearing off, especially if you're sweating or go into it. I'm going to dab it under my eyes with this sponge. And this is just a good natural way to put it on your skin without ruining your makeup and without applying too much. I just feel like I like applying it with this method. It's just a good natural way to get it on without ruining your makeup and just adding too much. So this will just absorb any excess amount that your face doesn't need. And you know, this will just really help control your oil. It will help set your face. All your foundation and liquids that you use, it just helps set your face so that your foundation won't rub off in a couple hours. Especially if you have oily skin, you definitely want to do this because the oil can really eat away at your makeup, as gross as that sounds. So you want to take the proper steps to make sure that your foundation and makeup can last as long as it needs to. So that's just why a setting powder is really important, especially before you go in with any powders. Now I'm going to go in with bronzer. I'm using this L'Oreal True Match powder. This is in the color N7 Classic Tan, and I really like this. I know I've mentioned this before in other videos. I just love this color. And then I'm going in with this Real Techniques. I think this brush is so beautiful. Real Techniques, the number 100. So I'm just going to swirl it in here, and then apply it along my cheekbones and along my hairline. And then now for a little bronzer topper, I'm going in with this Milani Baked Bronzer in the number 5 Soleil. So same thing, take the same bronzer brush, swirl it in there. Do not want to skimp on this, just kidding. And then apply it everywhere on top of your bronzer, everywhere you already applied bronzer. So along your cheekbones and then along the hairline. And this is just gonna bronze your skin even more for those sexy, hot summer days. Okay, now for eyebrows, I'm gonna fill it in with this. This is by Jordana Fabulous Eyebrow Pencil. Got this at CVS for like $1.99, and this is literally one of my favorite eyebrow brushes. I always find myself reaching for this, especially every day. This is in the color 1 Taupe. I like that this isn't too brown, so it's really easy to get carried away with eyebrow pencils. So this color is light enough. It's more, you know, an ashy brown, so it's not too much. So I'm just gonna fill in my brows. I usually start at my arch and then just feather in gentle strokes, like, because I wanna, you know, act like I'm creating more hairline. So just gently stroking it just to fill it in. My eyebrows are very sparse. I have a lot of patches in my eyebrows, so I usually have to fill in the whole thing. So then I move down, and then I move from the arch to the tail. And then lastly, I'll start down here and then in short little strokes, stroke upwards. And then lastly, I will go in upward strokes at the front. And I want this to be the lightest. Otherwise, it'll just look way too intense and unnatural. Now, same thing on the other eye. And then before I move on to my eyes, I like to spray everything. I'm gonna spray everything with this NYX matte finish. And then for eyes, I'm just gonna try to keep this as simple as I can. First, I'm gonna go in with the Color Tattoo by Maybelline, the 24-hour color tattoo. And this is in the color 95 Chocolate Suede. So these are supposed to stay on your eyelids for a pretty long time. And, you know, so I thought it'd be good, especially for oily eyelids or in the summer heat. So, swirl your finger in it and then just gently press it on your eyelid. Just put it on. You know, this is pretty messy here. Let me zoom in so you can really see this. Apply it to your eyelids. Same thing with other eye. This does not have to be fancy or precise. Just want to get it on your eyelid. Now we're going to buff it out with the brush. This is a blending brush by NYX. It's just like a fluffy dome-shaped blending brush. So I have no product on it. I'm just gonna blend out the edges. So start along the edges and just go in circular and backward circular motions, blending this out just so it'll look a little more smoky and a little more natural. Just to give it more of a blurred blending effect. Now, same thing on the other eye. You just don't want to distinctively see the edges, so this will just naturally blend it out and give it more of a sultry look. Okay, so now on top of that, I'm going to take this color by Milani. This is number 22, Bella Gold. You can get Milani at CVS or Walgreens. So, gold, and I'm just dipping that same brush into it, getting the product all over the brush. And then I'm going to go over everything. Now, same thing on the other eye. And then now for eyeliner, I'm gonna go in with this, this is just black eyeliner by Covergirl. The name has wiped off because I've used this so many times, but this is just by Covergirl. And then I am just going to line my upper lash line and my bottom lash line and kind of smear out with with this smudger on the other end of it. And I'm gonna smear out just a tiny little flick at the end, but I'm just trying to keep this pretty simple for daytime. I'm trying to keep this blended in with my eyelashes because I don't really want it to look like I'm wearing eyeliner. So I'm really gonna smudge this out. And then whatever's left, I'm just gonna run along my bottom lash line. And then now a little mascara. This is Revlon Grow Luscious Plumping Mascara. I don't have an eyelash curler near me, but you can do that if you want bigger lashes. You can apply false lashes if you want, but I don't have time for that today. I don't usually have time for that in my day-to-day life, but you can definitely do that if you have time. Now for the finishing touch, lips. I'm gonna go in with this Revlon Ultra HD Matte Lip Color. This is in the color 600 Devotion. Yeah, so this is supposed to be matte and be one of their long wearing lipsticks. So I will put it to the test. I don't know how long wearing it is, but I thought this bright color would be pretty for the summer, especially when you have bronze skin. These smell good. Kind of smells like cake / blueberries. / I want to go make some cake batter right now. Thank you, Revlon. So I'm just going to apply this. If you have dry lips, apply a little lip balm before you go in with these, especially since these are matte and they're going to dry matte. So you don't want them to show your crusty lips even more. I'm trying not to press my lips together, by the way, and rub my lips together, because I've read sometimes when you do that with liquid lipsticks, they'll get clumpy. So try to resist the urge, at least for like a good hour. All right, everyone, that completes my makeup tutorial. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that some of you found this tutorial helpful, and you know, you can tweak this anyway. I'm just trying to show tutorials and tips and tricks, things you can do, but I just thought that this was a good everyday summer bronze skin makeup tutorial. It's pretty easy. Everything is drugstore, even the brushes. So I tried to make this super affordable and very easy. I hope that this was easy to follow along with. Feel free to leave feedback and let me know what you guys would like to see next. And thank you all so much for watching. Please remember to subscribe. That would mean a lot to me. And I hope that you guys have a great day. See you in my next video. Bye.